This is Yusuke.
Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs.
And he is an artist. Well, that's what he would like to think, but most other people would agree that his art is,
I must focus on my brushwork.
The reality is that as an artist, he doesn't have any money. And so he has to live with his uncle, as none of his art could ever pay his rent. His uncle, however, hated art and everything it entailed. The colors, the smell, the begging for likes on Tumblr. So he shunned his nephew and tried to stay as far away from the house on any given day. This, however, gave Yusuke free reign of the house, and he, as the starving artist, used that gimmick to his advantage. He would loudly proclaim his misfortunes to the internet in the hope that it would get him famous. And it well worked, since he was one of the first few people to do this. This was back in 1896, mind you, in case I forgot to mention that. The internet was very experimental back then. Now this worked well for a while. Yusuke would draw some terrible art, but he would add in the description, "By the way, I'm a starving artist. Please reblog to feed me." And the reblogs came flooding in. Unfortunately, other starving artists also caught wind of this trick and copied his idea. This would lead people to becoming sick of Yusuke's e-begging, since every single artwork now on the internet had some sort of pleading with the audience in the description. And so once again Yusuke became hungry and alone, since he couldn't eat those precious reblogs he had amassed. Well, I mean, he tried to, but it wasn't working out. There wasn't enough salt on them. And so Yusuke thought up a scheme, a plan so ingenious it couldn't possibly fail. He would do life sketches of any person that wanted one, skinny or wide. And he wouldn't ask for any money, no. Instead, he would ask for exposure. Yes, exposure. The next best thing after money for an artist. Yusuke sent out his commission form to the world, and within 5 minutes, no one had responded. But on the 6th minute, his inbox was flooded with people asking for free art. Yusuke's stomach growled, but he didn't care because his art was now viewed by the entire world. With all of that exposure, and it was glorious. He truly became the Da Vinci of this generation. There was nothing he couldn't do. He then collapsed from starvation. While in hospital, Yusuke thought things through. His friends were out there making money by robbing banks and eating luscious, thick, juicy burgers. Yes! And here he was, starving himself for absolutely no reason at all. No, he had to change this. He needed some way to make money. And this first thing that came to mind was to go to art school and learn the basics all over again. He opened a Patreon account so that people could give him free money. Needless to say, being the talented artist that he was, no one gave him any money. And thus, Yusuke's story ends. Similar to many others on the internet. Please, like and share this video for exposure. It's the only way Yusuke can get food. Please, just please. An artist needs exposure. Please.
I feel a chill. This is miraculous.